Yesterday we understood about the for loop and the while loop, right? So mostly I told you in real time we are going to use the for loop. Mostly we are going to use while loop. In some cases we use, not frequently, but for loop we use very frequently. Okay. And my next topic is actually conditional statements. This is also a regularly used topic in real time coding. Regularly, very frequently we use it. Okay. If at all, if you want to check any condition, how do you check that one? If that condition is not satisfied, then what do you want to do? All those things we need to understand here. Okay, let me get into the topic actually. So we have only one conditional statement in Python, that is if statement, if condition or if statement. You can call it in any way. Okay. The syntax of if statement is this one. Okay. If the condition, whatever you wanted to write, condition you have to write here. Conditional expression, I can say. Okay. So condition may be evaluated to true or false. True or false. If condition becomes true, then whatever the statements you're writing inside that if condition, then those block of statements or that piece of code will get executed. If condition become false, then it will not execute anything here. I mean, of course, I mean, in this situation I'm talking. Of course, we have if condition and all. I'm going to discuss that one as well. Okay, so if the condition statement you have to write here, conditional expression you need to write. If the condition is evaluated to true, then it will enter into the loop. Not loop actually, it will enter into the condition. Okay, then it will execute the block of statements. Then if it is not satisfied, if the condition is evaluated to false, then it will not execute this block of statement. Okay, now I have given an example here. Let me try to execute this one. Uh, So I'm taking x equal to 10 here. You can take any number here. If x greater than 5, I'm just trying to evaluate the like expression here. Okay, x is greater than y. X is 10 here. 10 is greater than 5. Condition true or false? 10 is greater than 5 or not? Yes, condition become true here. If it is true, then it will execute the statements whatever you're writing. See, since I'm trying to explain here the syntax and the basic functionality of the if condition. But in real time, we don't write a single statement here. We write like block of statements. Okay, multiple statements we write it. Just to understand the functionality, I'm trying to like explain here with single statement here. Now let me execute this one and see what is happening here. See, x is greater than 5. Let's say if I give here less than, what will happen? 10 is less than 5. Condition is evaluated to false here. Now will it enter into the will it execute the statement here? No. Then what will happen? That's what we need to understand. See, it is not executing the statement. It is simply coming out of this statement, and PVM is coming out completely, and it is not like executing anything. The program execution is terminated here. That's it. Because nothing, you did not write after that anything, right? That is the reason it is terminated. So you just need to write here the conditional expression. If the condition is evaluated to true, then it will executes the block of statements, following statements. Otherwise, it will go to the next statement. Okay, see guys, if I write here something like this, print off. Okay, so okay, print off. F string you need to write, right? Always. I told you I've asked you to habituate to this particular like statement like this. F string. Okay. So hello Shiva, I'm writing here. Now if I execute this particular program, let's say I'll try to give here greater than only here. Now if I execute this program, which all statements will get executed here? Which all statements will get executed? Will it execute this?
Two statements, right?
Two statements, huh? And will it execute this? Why this print command will get executed here?
No
See,
information.
Automatic.
before if condition, after if condition, you can have anything here. See, this print command is nowhere related with this if condition. Remember that. I told you yesterday also, Python will execute the statements in sequential order. It will first execute, it will assign this value like 10 into the X here. Okay. And after that, it will come here. The condition is started here and the condition is ended here. That's it. And after that, this will get executed. Now, in my case here, the both print statement output will get, you will get here. X is greater than 5 and hello Shiva. Both you're getting. Now, if I make it less than 5 here, then what will happen? Which statement will get executed? Which statement will get executed? Only
Hello, Shiva.
Only second
only
one.
hello Shiva or
Hello Shiva.
like greater than this condition also?
Only hello Shiva.
Only hello Shiva will get executed because it is coming here, PVM is coming here, and it is evaluating this particular condition. Since it is becoming false here, then it will skip this particular line and it will directly come to this line and it will execute this. Now let me execute this one. See, hello Shiva is getting executed here. You can have any number of statements after if condition. You can have any number of statements before if condition. Okay. Next. Guys, okay. Now here, x greater than 5, x less than 5 I have taken right here. Now, if x greater than 5, if the condition is becoming true here, becomes true here, then it is executing this one. If the condition is false, then I wanted to do something here. I wanted to print x is not greater than 5 or x is less than 5. I wanted to print that actually. Now, how can we write that? What is that condition we have to write here? Okay, here we can write directly else condition. If or else. Okay, now here also you need to give indentation symbol, that is colon. For if condition also you have this colon symbol, guys. Even for the else condition also you have that colon symbol. I told you colon symbol is nothing but a indentation symbol. And when you hit enter here, Python will give you where to start the next line. Python will give the hint indirectly. Okay, now here I'll just try to print here. So whatever it is there, I'll try to print as it is here, but less than I'll try to write it here. Okay, x is less than 5. You can write whatever you want inside this one. Now let me execute this one. See here, x is greater than 5 and hello Shiva is getting executed. And what is happening? See, based on this output, you try to tell me what is happening. You try to understand the functionality here. Now, first it is executing this line, x equal to 10. Now it is evaluating the condition here. X is greater than 5. 10 greater than 5 or not? Yes, condition true. Condition true means statement will get executed. If the condition is true, will it execute the else condition? Will it execute the else condition? Will it go to the else condition? No. No. If the condition is false, then only it will go to the else condition. If the condition is not satisfied here, then only it will go to the else condition. Otherwise, it will not. Now, I'm executing this one. Now, I'm keeping here 5, less than 5, guys. Less than 5 means this statement will not get executed. And now, this statement will get executed. And after that, hello Shiva will get executed here. Now, let me check that one here. And see here, x less than 5. That means it is going to the else condition here. And after that, hello Shiva is getting executed. Okay. Now you understood the functionality of the else also, right? Else is also a block here. If not this one, then go to this. Okay. Now that is else condition actually. If condition, and whatever you wanted to execute that, you write it after if condition. And after that, you try to mention else condition with colon symbol. And after that, whatever you wanted to execute within else condition, you try to put that here. Block of statements. That's what I mentioned here, the example. Now, one more notation is there, guys, here. Okay, that is elif. Indirectly, it is a else if. Okay. So this is the syntax for that. If, elif, else statement, I can say. All three we can mention in a single program. Okay. If condition, we'll try to write it here. Okay. And colon. And whatever the statements you're writing, what are all the statements you wanted to execute if the condition becomes true, then you have to write that. Okay. Elif. If the condition is not evaluated to true, condition become false, then immediately it will go to the elif. Then condition 2 will be evaluated here. If this is also, if this is satisfied, then it will try to execute this one. If the condition becomes true here, then it will execute the block of statement, following block of statements. And if this condition is also not true, that means it becomes false, then it will go to next elif. You can write any number of elif conditions here. Any number of elif conditions. Okay. And after that, finally, you write else condition. If all these conditions are not satisfying here, if all these else, elif conditions are not satisfied, then finally it will go to this block. And whatever it is there in the else block, it will try to, execute this particular block of code. And remember, guys, else is optional here. It's not mandatory. Elif is also optional. You can write one elif condition or multiple elif conditions also here. Let me show you one example so that you'll understand it. Okay. Best example I'll try to show you here. Okay. So that I can show two different concepts here. This input is new to you guys. I'll explain this one also. Guys, what I wanted to do is, I wanted to enter a number between 0 to 9. I wanted to give that as a input to my Python. Okay. Whatever the number you are giving, if Python wanted to take that as a input, right? So in Python, we have a statement called input statement. Okay. That is this one. Okay. Input of enter a digit. Okay. That means this is the, whatever you're writing, right? When you execute this one, at the time of evaluation, it will ask actually enter a digit. Just to get some a hint, right? You're writing something here. Okay, I'll show you that one. Once you execute that one, you'll understand that. Okay. So by default, input function actually takes the whatever you're entering here, right? That will take in a string format. But I wanted to convert it into integer format. That is the reason why int of I've taken here. By default, input takes the input in a string format. I wanted to convert that into integer format. That is the reason I've taken int here. And I'm assigning it to a variable n. Now here onwards, I'm checking the condition. If n equal to 0, n equal to 0, yes, double equal to you have to take. If it is a single equal to, this is assignment operation. If you mention double equal to, this is a comparison operation. Both are different actually. You are not supposed to mention a single equal to here. Single equal to indicates a assignment operation. Operator, I can say. Double equal to is a comparison operator. Okay, if n equal to 0, let's say if I enter 5 here, condition is evaluated to true or false? False. Then this statement will be executed? No. Then immediately it will enter into elif condition. N equal to 1. Condition is evaluated to false. Then will it execute this one? No. It will simply skip this one. And it will go to the next line. Next elif. N equal to 2. Here I have given 5. Condition is evaluated to true or false? False. Then will it execute this one? No. Like that, it will keep on check this one. Now, finally, it will go to this condition. N equal to 5. Yes, condition becomes true here. Whenever the condition is true here, it will not go to the next condition here. Okay. Then it will execute this block of statement. And if it is not satisfying, then it will come out of the condition here. Okay. If this is also not satisfying, finally, nothing is satisfying. Let's see if I enter 10 here, then finally it will compare all these things and finally it will come to this one and it will execute invalid number. Whatever you're writing in the else condition, default condition, that it will execute here. You can write any number of elif conditions in a program. Nobody will stop you. See, that is completely based on your requirement. Yes. I'm not saying that you have to use only 5 ellipse and 6 ellipse or 100 ellipse like that. Based on your requirement, you have to do that. That's it. Okay. See, data engineering perspective, if I talk right, if source system equal to so and so, then load this table. If my source system equal to so and so, source one or source two, then load this table. If my like target table is this one, then load this table. Like that, we'll write it every time in real time. Okay. Now, if I execute this one, see what is happening. See, because of this particular line, it will prompt actually, it will ask me to enter the digit here. Okay. Now, let me execute this one. See, it is expecting a value from me. Hey, enter a digit. Whatever you're writing inside the input, right, it will try to print it here. It will try to like give it as a hint. Okay. Now, here you have to enter a value. Let's say if I give 5 here, then what will happen? I have to hit enter. Then see, 5 is 5. It is keep on checking all the conditions. Finally, it is satisfied here, and other conditions will not be checked here. Directly, it is printing 5 is 5. Okay. Now, once again, if I try to execute this one, it is expecting something from me. Then I have to enter here 10. Then if I hit enter here, see, it is saying invalid number. Because 10 means all these conditions are not getting satisfied here. Directly, it will come to the else condition because all these conditions are not getting satisfied here. It is printing actually invalid number. See, my intention is here to explain about the like multiple if conditions and the else condition. So we have to understand the functionality here. That's it. Okay. See, we never use this input kind of like operations in our real time. Don't worry. This is only for practice. Only for practice. If you want to pass on dynamically some value to the Python console, then generally we use this input. Or otherwise, what we have to do? We have to assign some number right here every time. If you want to pass the value dynamically, then you have to take this. That's it. See, if I don't give here integer, what will happen, Shiva? That's your question, right? I know some people will get that doubt. By default, it takes actually, okay. Now, intentionally, what I will do is I'll try to take here print statement here. So if you want to check the data type of the n variable, how do you do that one? Uh, type of n, right? That you have to take here, type of n. And see whether it is taking in an integer format or string format by default. Now let me try to give like run this one. Let's say I'm passing or 5 or 6 here. Okay. See, class of string. That means what is the data type it is taking here? So here I'm comparing with a number right here. Here I'm comparing with a number, right? String equal to number here. I know 5 is a string here. 5 it is considered as a string here. Now will it get satisfied this condition here? String 5 equal to number 5. Is it equal? Both are equal here? No. That is the reason why directly it is coming to the else condition here. So this is only the reason I'm converting this into integer format. Guys, able to get it? Are we good here? Hmm. Okay, moving on. Next, nested if statements also we write, guys, in real time. Mostly we write it. If condition inside the if condition. If condition inside the if, sorry, my bad. If condition, if condition inside the if condition. This is my main if condition. Inside that one, I can write one more if condition. No problem. You can write it happily, no problem. For loop also, you can inside for loop also you can write if condition. Inside if condition also you can write for loop. Any combination is possible here. In the else block also you can write if condition. In elif block also you can write if condition. All those possible combinations are possible here. Okay. Now let me like give you one example here. Let's say I got one entry question. Okay, let's say take the input like pass on some input value to the Python and try to find out whether the given number is positive number or negative number. Okay. Now for that n equal to int of input of enter a number I'm taking here. Okay. I'm just trying to check the condition here. If n greater than 0, then I'll directly print this one. This is a positive number. If it is less than in the else condition, see what I'm trying to take here. I'm taking else condition here. Obviously, if the condition is not satisfied, it has to go to the else condition, right? Inside the else condition, I'm trying to take here if condition again. You can check here, no problem. Okay. If n less than 0, if n less than 0, then I can write here directly it is a positive number. Sorry, n less than means negative number, right? Oh, sorry, my bad. So it's a negative number. Otherwise, 0. If it is not a positive number, if it is not a like positive number, if it is not a negative number, obviously the number will be 0, right? Either you can enter positive value or negative value or 0. That's it. Okay. So at the end, intentionally I'm taking here, program execution is completed. Now, if I try to pass on some value here dynamically and see what is happening, it is expecting some value here. Let's say I'm passing here -3. Now see what is happening here. -3 is negative. What is happening here? -3. Condition is checking here. -3 is greater than 0 or not? -3 is greater than 0? No. Condition is becoming false. False means it is going to the else condition here. In the else condition, I've written one more condition here. Okay. If n less than 0, it will enter into the condition now. It will go and evaluate like one more time here. N less than 0. -3 is less than 0. Yes, condition true. True means whatever it is there inside if condition, it will simply execute that. And it doesn't need to go here, right? If this one is also not satisfying, then it will go here. Okay. Now program execution by default it will get executed because this is nowhere related with this if conditions and all. You can have n number of statements after this statement if else condition. No problem with that. Now let me execute it one more time. Let's say I'll pass here 8. See, it is saying that 8 is a positive number. Now one more time if I execute this one and I'll pass on here 0 and hit enter here. See, it is simply evaluating here. Condition become false and it is going here. And again here also it is evaluating. Condition has become false. Now by default condition we have else condition. Then it is printing this one. And after that your print statement is getting executed. That's it. So this is called nested looping. Sometimes like we write these statements also in our real-time coding. Okay. Next, moving on. Huh. Can we write multiple conditions inside the after the if condition? Yes, we can write it. Okay. Here, if x greater than 0, what I'm trying to do is I have taken two numbers here, x equal to 20, y equal to 25. When the given number is, if x greater than 10, um, x is greater than, like 20 greater than 10, right? The condition become true. And the condition I'm taking here. You guys know what is and condition. Okay. And y is greater than 20. Y is 25 actually. 25 greater than 20. Condition has become true. True means indirectly Boolean, true is nothing but in a digit format, I can say 1. Boolean true means 1, right? 1 and 1. This condition also become true here. True and true. What is the output you are going to get? 2 and 2. True and true. What will happen?
True.
True, right? Obviously, condition will get satisfied, right? Then only it will get into the this. Then only it will try to execute the following statements. Okay. Now let's say if I take here 15, okay, then what will happen? X greater than 10, 20 greater than 10, 20 is greater than 10, condition become true here. And second condition also I have to check here. So 15 greater than 20, 15 greater than 20, 15 is greater than 20, false, right? True and false. What will happen? This is 1, this is 0, and is nothing but multiplication indirectly. 1 into 0, 1 into 0, 0, 0 means false. See, always remember 1 equal to true, 1 equal to true. Okay, 0 equal to false. Remember in this way. Okay, 1 equal to true and 0 equal to false. 1 is nothing but a true condition, 0 is nothing but a false condition. Okay, so and condition is always nothing but star you have to take, that means multiplication. Now, if this condition becomes true and this condition is evaluated to false, that means indirectly 1, 0, 1 into 0, 0. 0 is nothing but false. What? False. False means following statements will get executed. No, statements will not be executed. Now, let's say if I take here the number like 10, number 10, and this is 25. This is 25. Then what will happen? 10 greater than 10. Condition true or false? False. False means 0. And y greater than 20. This is 25. 25 is greater than 20. Condition true. So 1. 0 into 1. 0. 0 means false. False means will this get executed? No. It will go to the next condition. Elif. It will go and check here. Elif is there or not. If Elif is there, it will go and check, evaluate that one as well. That condition as well. If Elif is not there, it will simply come out. Or it will go and check here. Else condition is there or not. Since it is not satisfying here, whatever the statement you are writing in the else condition, it will go and execute the else statements. Okay, if it is 0, if this condition becomes false, if this condition also becomes false, 0 into 0, 0, 0 means false. Like that, you need to understand. Okay, so R also we can take, guys, here. R condition also, R operator also we can take here. R means what? Plus symbol. Always you need to take. Okay, let's say this condition has become 0 here. That means false here, and this has become true here. 0 plus 1. 1. 1 means what? True condition. Then following statements will be executed. If see, R is nothing but if any one of the condition is satisfied, then it will simply execute the following statements. If none of the conditions are satisfied here, then it will not execute this one. You guys know all these things, right? These are basics, right? Childhood basics, right? Okay, moving on. Any question here?
No.
Moving on. This is our condition I was talking. Okay, so x is 5. 5 greater than 10. False. 5 greater than 10. No, false. 25 greater than 20. Yes, true. False or true. What will happen? False or true. False is nothing but 0. 0 or condition is nothing but plus. This condition is true. True means 1. 0 plus 1. 1. Output is 1. 1 means true. True means following statements will get executed. At least one condition has to be satisfied to execute the following statements of the if. Okay, I'm not executing that one. That's okay. Sometimes you can use not condition also, guys. Like this one also we use it wherever it is required. See, not of also you can take here. What does it mean actually? Let's say I've taken one variable x equal to 10 here. Okay. X is nothing but 10. 10 greater than 20. 10 greater than 20. Condition true or false? Condition is false. Not of false, then true. then this will get executed. Not of false is nothing but true, right? Negation condition here. Then it will get executed here. So you can happily take like this also. Always, if at all, if you want to check the negation condition, negative condition, then you can go ahead and take this one. This is also allowed here. Next. Yeah. Next. Yeah. So all these are possible combinations, guys. Here, mostly we use only these combinations only. I don't think so. We use any other thing here. Okay. Next, an important one, very, 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 very important one, that is ternary conditional operation. See, for writing the if condition here, for checking all those conditions, what we are writing, if, and after that we are writing condition here, and after that we are putting colon here, and we are writing some block of statements here, and after that elif condition we are checking here, elif, if, then again we are writing condition here and putting colon here, writing statement, all these things, right? And see, guys, here, and remember, after colon symbol, you have to follow the indentation. I told you already many times. Wherever you use this colon symbol in Python, you have to follow the indentation. I'm not repeating that point. You have to follow the indentation. Now, can I execute my program like this? Let me show you here. Let me show you. Can I execute? Can I put print statement here? Can I put my if condition here? Can I execute like this? Python follows the indentation. I told you already. If I execute this one, what will happen?
It will give the indentation error.
It will simply give indentation error. Okay, see, it is unindent. Unindent. See, your Python has to understand, right, whether this print statement you have written is part of this if condition or not. Or you're writing it in a generic way. It has to understand, right? See, in Java, we used to have actually curly brackets after the if condition. Okay, if let's say I'm writing in Java perspective here. Let's say if n greater than 0, okay, we used to write the block of statements within curly brackets. Then Java understands that, okay, from these curly brackets onwards to these curly brackets, whatever you're writing in between, these statements are belongs to if condition. But we don't have curly brackets concept in Python. We don't have this concept actually. That is the reason why Python always follows the indentation. Okay, if you give here two spaces, then Python considers that, okay, this print statement belongs to this if condition. Whenever the if condition is evaluated to true, then it has to execute its inner block. Remember, wherever you see colon symbol, you always have to write the, like, you always have to follow the indentation. Not only like this one, like wherever it is required, you have to put that, follow the indentation here in Python. Okay. So what I was trying to say here is, we have to follow that indentation, all those things, right? Without following all those things, in a single line, you can write the if condition. In a single line. In a single line. Sometimes we write this one as well. I'll show you the real-time use case as well for this. Very simple. This is very simple condition here. Okay. The syntax is for that one is this one. Value if true. If the condition becomes true, then it has to return that value. Okay. After that, you have to write the if condition. If, sorry, my bad, 1 second. If condition you have to write here. If the condition is satisfied, it will go on take this value. If the condition becomes false, then it will try to print this value or like whatever the statement. But you cannot write block of statement here. If you want to evaluate single line statement or single statement, right? Then this is the best option I can say. You cannot write block of statements in the if condition and else condition here. If you want to evaluate only one condition, right? If you want to execute or if you want to take only one value, right? Then ternary conditional operator will help us a lot. It will help us a lot, really. Okay. The condition is, I'm explaining this functionality here. See, first you need to write the if condition. If the condition is true, then it will directly return this value. Okay. If the condition is false, then it will try to return this value. That's it. Remember in this way. If condition true, it will return this. If condition is false, it will return this. Now I've given a good example here. Let's say x equal to 10 I'm taking here. Now x greater than 5. This is the return value, I can say. Return value. Okay. If x greater than 5, first you need to write the condition. Left side of that, whatever, if the condition is satisfied, whatever you wanted to write, that you have to write here. Left side of the if condition. Right side, you have to write the else condition output. Whatever you wanted to print if the condition is not satisfied. Okay. So here, x greater than 5. I've taken here 10 here, right? 10 greater than 5. 10 is greater than 5, right? Then it will print what? Obviously, a condition becomes true here. True means then this will get this value will be returned. Let's see if I take 4 here. 4 greater than 5. Condition false. Then obviously it will return this value. It will not even go to this one. It will directly return this. See, this is simple way of returning a value, like a simple condition you're checking here. A simple way of checking the condition here. But I'm telling you, you cannot write block of statements here. Single statement is only allowed here. Single value is allowed here. This is simply short way of writing your if condition. That's it. Next. So we have discussed already pass statement. What will happen if you write the pass statement? It will not do anything. See guys, actually inside the, okay, let's take this example. Here, I've taken x equal to 10 here, and I'm taking here if x greater than 5 or 10 greater than 5, condition true or false. If the condition is satisfied, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything. Then if you don't want to do anything, you cannot left it blank here. You have to write something here. At least one print condition you have to write it. At least. So even if you don't want to write that print condition, you simply put it here, pass, so that nothing, it will not do anything here. It will not do anything here. Simply it will go to the next condition. It will come out of the condition here. Let's see if I put 4 here. 4 greater than 5, condition false. Directly it will go here and it will try to print this one. Sometimes in real time we use this one as well. I'll show you where did I use this one. The output is none. Nothing. You will not get anything here. Okay. And the last one, membership operator. That is in, not in. You guys know, right? Already. Why do we use that one, and where do we use that? Then what I'm trying to do is I've taken a list here. Guys, I'm not executing this one. These are simple programs only. Is that okay? Or you want me to execute this?
Yeah, that's fine too.
That's fine, right? Yeah. I mean, my intention is here to explain the functionality of the pass here. That's it. See here, x equal to 10 I'm taking here. Will it print anything or not? I'm just, see here. I'm checking here. Nothing is, it's not printing anything. But if I take 4 here, let's say R3, if you take here, then what is happening here? See, it is printing x is less than 5. It is printing.
Class.
Sorry? Okay. Yeah, so that is about if condition, guys. And the last one is in operator, a membership operator, that is in. If this particular member is there in the collection or not, I'm trying to check that one. Apple is there in the list. If it is there, then it will execute. Condition is evaluated to true here. If it is there, then it will execute the following block of statements, whatever you're writing here inside the if condition. If it is not there, it will not execute this one. You can even write in condition also here. In also you can write here to evaluate condition here. So in also will return true or false, right? Last time we have seen, right, in one of the class. That's what I'm trying to check. Any condition you can take, guys, here. Not only this one, any condition which evaluates to true or false. But you have to get here like true or false here. That's it. If condition will only check whether condition is true or false. That's it. So that's it. That is about the if. These are all the possible combinations of the if conditions, guys. So if only if I explain, else elif and else both are optional. You can write only if condition. That is also okay. Or if combination with else also you can write. Or if combination with elif combination with else also you can write. If combination with elif and else also you can write it. Uh, these are optional. But Siva, can you tell me, can we take only elif and else here? Is it possible? I know some people use that intelligence. Is it possible? Is it possible without if condition? Can we take only elif and else? Is it allowed?
No. Hmm.
No. If condition is mandatory. If is mandatory. On top of if, you can take elif or you can take else. Or you can leave both also, no problem. Both are optional. But you have to take if condition. You have to mention. You have to. Okay. Yeah. That's all about the if else conditional statements in Python, guys. So any question here before I move on to the string functions?
How will write block of code in if condition?
That's what I've written, right? Print command. Print is a block of here I've written single line statement, right? But in real time we write multi-line statements, right?
But that okay.
Huh.
It's
Inside this one you can write anything, right? After this one, again, all whatever the next line you're writing, right? You have to write the hierarchy should follow the same line here. Okay. Now here I can write print of f string of within double quotes. I'm trying to write here. Okay. So hello Shiva. You can write whatever you want here.
But if condition is not satisfied, or even if it is satisfied, not satisfied, in both cases we'll execute that hello Shiva, right?
No, that is different. If the condition is satisfied, then only it will try to execute these two. Okay, if you write, see, that depends on the indentation that you're following.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
if you put print here, then if the condition is satisfied or not satisfied, then print will be executed. If you put the print here, then what will happen? Then it is coming under if condition, right?
Okay. Okay, like in this same example, like can I put single quotes for Apple?
You can strings takes actually single quote you can surround with single quotes or double quotes or triple single quotes or triple double quotes also. I've already explained that, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Anything you can take. See, indirectly, what I'm trying to take is, but don't get confusion with this one. Indirectly, I'm trying to take the curly brackets here and closing the curly brackets here. That's it. That's what even Java follows actually. Java takes the like block of statements within curly brackets. But in Python, we don't have that concept. That's it. Okay. Yeah. And next, last but one topic in Python is string methods, guys. This is also very, very important one. We use this concept also regularly in our day-to-day activities. Now let me close this one. Yeah. Even for core programmers also, like they use all these 20 functions. Mostly they use these mostly used ones I mentioned here. Mostly used ones. So still some more functions are there, but mostly used ones I'm trying to explain here. Okay, yeah. So these are all the like string methods, guys. I told you already. String is when you declare when you say something like str1 equal to hello Shiva. That is nothing but a string back, and it will try to consider it as a string, right? Now let me try to explain that one here. Okay. Now I am trying to take here str1 equal to within double quotes. What I am trying to do is hello. Sorry, hello Shiva. I'm taking here. Within double quotes also you can take, single quotes also you can take, or triple single quotes, whatever you want, you can take it. Whatever you want, you can take it. Okay. Or str also you can take it here. Str equal to hello Shiva. Okay. If you want to like check the data type of this one, how do you do that one? Print of. So type of you have to take it, right? Type of that str, right? String. Okay. Now let me try to print this one. See what is happening here. Class string. Okay, or Shiva used the like predefined word here. Now I wanted to take str1 here. So if I execute this one, see in this case also it is taking str1 class str string class. Okay, so uh, so string class. Now on top of the string is nothing but an object. Back and I told you already it is going to create actually object. Any function which is used on top of object, we have to call it as a method. I told you already. Even in the list, tuple, set, and the dictionary also we have seen some methods, right? Same way on top of string actually we have all these methods. All these methods. We are not supposed to call them as a functions. We have to call it as a methods. Now we'll see one by one here. The mostly used one, upper and lower, both. Both. Okay. Sometimes if at all if you want to convert the table name or schema name into uppercase, right? You can happily take that one. Text dot table name you will try to store it in a string one dot upper. You execute that one. Upper means it will try to like convert it into uppercase. Let's say I'm trying to take here hello world and I'm trying to convert that into uppercase here. See it is how it is printing the output here. Hello world. Everything in the uppercase. But string actually in lowercase. You want me to execute this one? I can do that. I mean, these are small functions only. I don't need to execute all these things, but still try to see. It is executing. It is giving output in uppercase. Okay. Now, next, lower. This is also frequently used one. If you have like a string like this, if at all, if you want to convert that particular string into lowercase, right, then we have to use the lower function, function here. String object dot lower method. Object dot. Try to remember that. That string object you have to take and lower we have to write here. Okay, so whatever it is there inside this thing, that will be converted into lowercase here. Now, if you want me to execute this one also, I can execute this one happily. Now, see here. See, hello world, it is displaying in a lowercase here. Now, next one. Upper is done, lower is done, and strip. Strip is nothing but if at all if you have like spaces, right, white spaces in your string, right, then it will simply remove that. Let's say my string is actually like this. Before hello, actually, I have one space. After world, actually, I have one space. If you want to remove that spaces, right? In real time, we use this one regularly. We use regularly. Strip. Okay, what is the equivalent function for this one in SQL?
Trim.
Trim. Trim will remove actually leading spaces and the trailing spaces both. If you want to remove only left side spaces, then
L trim.
L trim. Right side spaces, then
R trim.
same thing here also. Okay, sorry. Strip I'm taking directly here. I think we don't have that one. Sorry, my bad. We don't have that one. Sorry. I thought, oh, no, my bad. Yeah, so only strip is there. So it will simply remove the leading and trailing both. It is equivalent to trim in RSQL. We don't have L strip and R strip here. We don't have separately. So both are combined here indirectly. Even if we have trailing spaces or leading spaces, both, it will try to remove it. Okay, if you want me to execute this one, I can execute that. Now let me execute this. See, we are getting directly. See, I'm copying carefully here. See, do you see any spaces here? No, I don't see anything here. If you want, I can select from left side here. No spaces here. Okay. Now moving on to the next one. Split. I already explained this one, right? I took special care about the split functionality. Split always generates the list in the backend. I told you right already. If at all, if you want to split this one based on the space, right? By default, split takes the delimiter as space, right? I told you already, right? If you don't mention anything, if at all, if you want to mention something here, you can mention that one with comma separation or hyphen or underscore, whatever you wanted to split it, right? You can split it based on a particular delimiter. Currently, if you don't mention anything, by default, it will take here space as a delimiter. And see here, since I have space here, it is trying to convert this hello as a separate word here, world also separate word here. Back and it will try to create a list. Okay, remember always this one, always this strip, not strip, split always generates an array. That is the fundamental rule you have to remember. Split always generates an array. Like list is an array or not? Yes. Array is nothing but a collection of elements or not? List is also a collection of elements or not? Yes. That is split. I've already executed many things in our one of the previous class. Next, replace. Even in SQL also we have replace command, right? Same thing here. Whatever it is there in SQL, almost all the functions are there here also in Python as well. Okay, but we have to use on top of the object here. That's it. Okay, I have hello world here. Text dot replace world. I wanted to replace with Python. Hello Python. It will try to print it. I wanted to replace world with Python. Whatever you wanted to replace, right? That you have to mention here. And I wanted to replace with Python, right? Replaceable word you have to mention here so that it will try to print it accordingly. Same thing as it is. How you have in SQL, same way you have here. If you want me to execute this one, I can do that quickly. Now execute this. See, hello Python, we are getting here. Okay. Instead of hello world, I'm getting hello Python here. Next, find particular substring is there or not. If you want to check that one, then you can use this find actually. Okay. Let's say, okay. If I try to print it, so hello is there in the hello world. Sorry, world is there. World is present in hello world or not. Let me try to check this one here. Okay. Now it is there. Now see, it is giving 6 here. 6 means this is an index value. So index value actually. Where it is there? From world is starting with the 6th character or not? Yes. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is actually space. And 6, W is starting with 6, right? That is the reason it is printing with 6 here. It is giving 6 here. Let's say what I will do is I'll try to take here Shiva. Shiva is not there. What it will try to print it here? That's what -1 it is printing. Minus is no, -1 is nothing but the substring is not present. The given substring is not present in the string. Okay, so that is about that. And starts with, you guys know, generally we have these things in like even ADF also I've explained, right? Starts with, ends with and all. Okay, same thing here, guys. Particular substring or particular character is starting with something or not. If you want to check that one, you can check that. And even it ends with also we have here. See, generally, where do we use this one in real time, right? If I have file like this, right? Let's say I have file like that, file like this, employee.csv. Okay. If the file name is ending with .csv, then I want it to like execute my CSV function. If the file name is ending with .json, then I want it to execute one more function, JSON function. Like that, we actually check that conditions actually. File name is a string here. On top of that one, we'll check here actually. File name, we store it in a variable. Let's say file name is a variable here. So file underscore name. What it is storing currently? emp.csv. emp.csv. Okay. Now what I will write is if condition, I'll try to write it here. Okay. If file name is a variable, right? Variable is nothing but a string or not here. Okay. File name, file underscore name. Okay. Dot what is that? Ends with. Okay. Ends with, I have to write here. Ends with .csv. Then I have to execute the some code function, some function. I have to call some function. Else, okay, I have to execute some other function. Now see, I'm trying to explain the combination of this if else with the ends with functionality. So these kind of operations we do in real time, like with these functions. File name is starting with emp or not, or file name is ending with .csv or .json, .parquet, .avro. Like that, we'll check. I'll show you that one also in real time, how we implement that. Okay. Now moving on to the next one. Capitalize. Capitalize means like first character in the string, actually, it will try to convert it into uppercase and remaining characters as it is, it will try to maintain. In the hello world, only H will be, not word to word, it will try to convert case. This will be considered as one string actually. In a given string, only first character it will try to capitalize it. Okay. If at all, if you want to like capitalize every word in a given string, right? Then you have to use actually title method actually. So what it does is in a given string, actually, every word in a given string, first character will be converted into uppercase. See here, H is converted to uppercase, W is converted to uppercase here. Okay. After 4, did you observe like directly I have sixth one? Intentionally I missed that one. I'll show you what is that fifth one. Okay, so that is about the title and is digit and this it will check actually this string contains digits or not. Yes, this is a digit actually, is digit or not. Checks if all characters in a string are digits or not. If this string is completely digits, right, then it will try to return true. Otherwise false. If it is an alphanumeric, right, then it will return false here. Guys, I'm not executing these commands. These are very simple commands. I'll share all these commands with you. You guys can execute it. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next is alpha. So given string is alphabetic or not, it will try to check. Okay, if it is containing any numbers, right, numeric values, right, then it will return false. Otherwise, if it is purely alphabetic, right, then it will try to return true, otherwise false. Okay, just try to understand, like in real time, if you get a chance to use them, you just use them, that's it. But mostly we use all these like functions, methods, I can say. Okay, and one more like method is there, that is alphanumeric actually. Is alphanumeric. Okay, so since this is having numbers and the alphabets here, then it is returning true, otherwise false. Okay, only string, only for only digits, only like string actually, only normal alphabets, it will return false, otherwise it will return true if it is alphanumeric. Next, count. For this, let's say I have the like string like this, hello world, hello. How many times this hello is repeated in a given word? So hello got repeated twice here. That is the reason why it is giving output as 2. Okay. And next one, L strip. Oh, L strip is there. Why did I put here? I could have put there only. Sorry, my bad. L strip is there, R strip is there, right? Yes. Similar to your L trim and R trim in your SQL. Similar to that one. My bad. I think I told you not, it's not there, right? But it's there. My bad, guys. I'm sorry. L strip and R strip both are there. L strip is nothing but left side. If you have any like spaces, right? White spaces, right? Then it will try to remove it. I could have put there only. My bad. I'll change it later. Okay. R strip also there. Like if at all, if you have any white spaces right side of the given string, right? It will try to remove it. Okay. And this one, sorry, jet fill. Yes, we use this one in our real time use cases. Now I'll tell you where did I use this one in real time. Let's say I have a date part case actually. I have a date part. Okay. Date is nothing but like, let's say 2024, 2024, let's say 01, like 02, something like that. It is there. Let's say it will take today's date. Okay. 09, 11 I'm taking here, or 12 you take, whatever you want. Okay. Sometimes what happens, you have to prepend this 0 to the numbers. In that case, we use this jet fill. Jet fill is nothing but 0 fill. Okay. In our real-time use case, we'll take the date part. We'll try to select the date part. Date part will generally will get 9, 10, 8 like that. But we wanted to create the folder actually in ADL Zen 2 with a 08, 09, 05 like that. Not simply 895 like that. In that case, we'll take this number and we'll jet fill with a jet fill of 2 we'll try to maintain. Jet fill of 2 means what will happen here, like it actually pads the zeros left side of this given number. Okay, until it completes this length. So in our real time, we have used it to 2. Let's say we are taking here date, we are getting 8 here. And I wanted to create my folder as 08 here. That is the reason why jet fill of okay, that string will take actually will convert that into string format. That string of day will take here, string of day. Okay, dot jet fill of 2 I'm taking here. Then what will happen? You'll get 02. Especially in data handling, actually, we have to use these kind of notations.
Are zip codes or county codes?
Yeah, that one also okay. If sometimes what happens, if that is not satisfying the length, right? We can pad the zeros to that. That is also okay. Okay. So until it reaches that length, actually, it will keep on padding that zeros here. We use this one actually. I'll show you the use case also. Don't worry. Whatever I explained so far, I'll try to show you in the like code part. We don't use this one. That's okay. We'll try to explain this one. Swap case. Swap case is nothing but swapping is nothing but exchanging, right? So I have case is nothing but case is nothing but uppercase, lowercase here. So let's say I have a string like this. H is uppercase, or like W word is uppercase here. Remaining characters are lowercase. So what it will do is output you'll get like this. What happened here? The cases are swapped here. Uppercase has become lowercase, lowercase case has become uppercase here. I mean, if you have use case, you just try to use them. Otherwise, just have an understanding here. That's it. Okay. And the most important method that we have is join. Join. If at all, if you want to join multiple strings, right, we have to use this one. We don't join it directly, actually. Not two strings, I can say. You can use this particular join string dot join method on top of iterable objects only. On top of iterable, not between two strings, I can say. Okay, you have to use this one between concatenate the elements in a iterable object. Iterables are nothing but like list, tuple, set, dictionary, all those things are iterables, right? So on top of these collections only, we have to use this one. Let me tell you an example here. Okay, I have a list like this. What's equal to Python is awesome. I wanted to print it as a single word. Single statement. Then what do you do here? You simply take here, okay, sentence equal to, you take single quotes or double quotes, anything you can take, okay, dot join of words. Directly you give that collection here. Then one by one element it will try to take here. In this case, what will happen here? So first Python will come here, okay. So Python, currently I did not take any delimiter here. Currently empty string by default, it would take as an like separator here. Python I got here. Next, second element will be iterated here. It will try to join again. Easy is joined here, and awesome also joined here. Now it has become a sentence here. So I don't want to join them based on the space. By default, it takes actually space, guys. Join and split both take by default delimiter space. But let's say Python hyphen is hyphen awesome. That is what I wanted to print. Then simply between these two single quotes or double quotes, you put like hyphen or underscore, whatever you want, you can put it here. Let's say I can put here hyphen or underscore, whatever you want, like you can put here. If you put hyphen here, Python hyphen is hyphen awesome, you'll get. In between hyphen, you'll get. Not space. If you don't mention anything, by default, it will take actually spaces on. This is on top of list. And if you want to use the same thing on top of tuple, right, then you can use it happily. No, see, but here the delimiter is comma and space, both. Okay, see here, comma we got, after that we got some space here. Comma we got, after that we got one space. Between these elements, what is that delimiter you wanted to use? That's what I'm trying to give here. Okay, now tell me, I'll give you one use case here. I have list like this. Okay, list one equal to within square brackets, actually I'm trying to mention 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 4 comma 5 I'm taking here. Now I wanted to join all these things. How do we do that one? Okay, number equal to within double quotes or within single quotes, anything you can take here. Space, or let's say hyphen I wanted to take here. Okay, dot join of that iterable object, whatever you have, you can directly mention that one. List one I'm trying to mention here. List one. Then what will happen? Will it? What is the output you're expecting here? What is the output you're expecting here? Come on. Come on, guys.
1 hyphen, 2 hyphen.
1 hyphen, 2 hyphen, 3 hyphen, 2 hyphen, 4 hyphen. Huh? Everyone on the same page? Oh, let me execute this one. It is throwing error. Why?
Those are numbers.
Those are numbers. But what are we discussing actually here? String methods, right? Not number methods, right?
Yes.
Correct or not?
Yes, correct.
Now we have to convert these numbers into string. How do we do that? How do we do that? That's what my next expression here. That is what I mentioned here. Okay, either you can put directly here like a single quote so that it will be, I mean, directly you can take the characters here, or at the last I mentioned already in one separate, yeah. Sorry, where did I put that? Conversion, I've converted that into string format here. Map is a function, you guys know that one, right? That string function I'm trying to apply on top of my collection. This is allowed here. Now you guys understood why we have to use map, where to use the map. Map is a higher order function, right? Which actually takes the another function as an input, right? And it takes the collection also as an input, right? And one by one element it takes here and it applies to the string method, right? What function, right? Now first element it will take one, it will take here, it will apply it to the string method will be applied. It will, so that it will be converted here. Again, map is going to generate what? Map object in the backend or not? Now that is also collection here. That is also like iterable object here. Join is taking that one as an input happily. Now, did you get the use case of the map here?
Yeah, sure.
So that is the one. Okay. That is about this one, join. Now it's time to understand the real-time coding. Let me stop recording the session.